team offers me both those opportunities.
All right, then, one more. This next question is more how you feel about what we're doing here in Washington. Having recently traded away our former cornerstone in Gilbert Arenas, the franchise turned a new page in that we brought in a lot of very talented young guys, headlined by John Wall. With the group we have now, do you feel like you'd fit in?
Yeah, man, I do. I'm a young player. I'm going to make some mistakes. With this roster, I won't be the only player in that situation, man. That's something that's really comforting to me. I love that your roster is packed with young guys who are hungry to win. That's the recipe for success and what I want to be a part of.
Okay, I think I've heard all I needed to hear for now. You're definitely someone we can use on our team. Now we just need you to be available when it's our turn to pick. Well played out there tonight. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the GM of the New York Knicks. We currently have the 17th pick in the draft and are narrowing down our list of draft targets. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. Like LA, playing in New York is like playing under the microscope. Your every move on the court will be critiqued and analyzed by the fans who expect nothing less than a championship year in and year out. Beyond that, your every move off the court will be chronicled and fed to the public by the paparazzi. What I'm trying to ask is, are you ready for this? Is this a lifestyle you can feel comfortable living while still maintaining your full focus on the team?
I was raised different than most other kids with big aspirations. I get uncomfortable when the spotlight's cast on me in a negative light. I don't like being tailed by photographers when all I want is to get a bite to eat. I like to keep my personal life private. The New York lifestyle is just not for me.
Okay, last question. What do you think you'll bring to a franchise as far as marketability?
Honestly, I tend to shy away from the attention. I'm not a fan of the glitz and glamour or the parties or the magazine interviews or the television specials or any of that stuff. If you need a guy who's going to get out in the community and make a name for the team, I really don't think that's me. I'm strictly focused on my game and the team, you know?
I appreciate your honesty answering my questions. Best of luck to you in the draft.
I know you just got done playing and probably want to catch a shower, so I'll keep this brief. I'm with the Timberwolves, and we're picking 20th in the upcoming draft. We love what we saw in you tonight and want to ask you some questions to see how well you fit in with us. Question number one. I feel like we have a really solid point guard in Ricky Rubio, but I would be remiss to not look at all available options in the draft. How do you think you compare to Ricky?
I like Ricky's game a lot. I really do. Ultimately, I think I'm going to be a much better pro than he is. I've got the physicals, I've got the smarts, and I've got the killer instinct necessary to take over a game. That being said, I'm not really interested in coming to Minnesota and having to fight for a starting role. I'm a better player than that.
Let's see. One more question, if you don't mind. Minneapolis is truly a beautiful city, but are you aware of just how brutally cold the winters are? We have freezing cold, we have snow, we have it all. I've seen players walk in telling me that nothing can stop them, only to be defeated by the weather. The gosh darn weather. Can you deal with these types of adverse conditions?
I come from a much warmer climate. I played some games in college in cold weather cities, and my game just feels off when the weather's cold. I'm not used to it. I can't shake it, man. My hands just get cold on the way to the arena, and I just don't feel right. I need to feel comfortable at all times, and if I had a choice, why the heck would I want to be cold, man?
Thanks for your time. It was a little disappointing, to be honest, but I appreciate you being upfront with us.
Good evening and welcome to the 2011 NBA Draft. For the young men waiting to hear their names called this evening, this moment marks the realization of a lifelong dream. For the fans here and at home who enjoyed this past season and tonight get a glimpse at tomorrow's stars, I thank you for joining us. It's a moment of tremendous excitement as these young men prepare to join the ranks of the greatest basketball players in the world. So without further ado, let's get started. With the first pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Doug Martin from the University of Michigan. With the second pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Cliff Davis from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Derek Gibson from the University of Tennessee. With the fourth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Larry Douglas from the University of Florida. With the fifth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Nick Brown from Boston College. With the sixth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Brad Mason from DePaul University. With the seventh pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Raymond Rice from the University of Illinois. With the eighth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Aaron Dixon from the University of Kansas. With the ninth pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Eric Anderson from Louisiana State University. With the 10th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Sam Park from the University of Minnesota. With the 11th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select George Turner from the University of Oklahoma. With the 12th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Ricky Reed from Purdue University. With the 13th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Dennis Jones from Stanford University. With the 14th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Sean Richardson from Tulane University. With the 15th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select Lee McDaniel from the University of Oregon. With the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Arthur Williams from the University of Nebraska. With the 17th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Chuck Daniels from the University of Notre Dame. With the 18th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select the point guard from North Carolina State University.
Many folks ain't never heard of me, so I'm.
Washington, you ready for this?
So I ain't talking high, so when I say I just wanna be here, it seems like everywhere I go, everybody there trying to steal the show.